Information from the
What is that?
Socialist Workers' Party election campaign.
Socialist?
Explaining the need for working people to run independently the Democrats and Republicans on a program of solidarity with the struggles of workers on strike or fighting against
Socialist. You're a socialist.
Socialist Workers' Party.
So you're for socialism.
Yeah.
All right. And what is socialism for you, I wonder?
Socialism is a movement of working people to take political power. We're not for big government. We're not for bureaucratic handouts by the government or anything like that.
Okay, so that's
We're for organizing workers, building and strengthening the unions. There's a good summary in there. This is our paper. That, helps cover.
But can you explain with in your own words as to what what is socialism? Because we talk a lot about it, and the socialism is becoming more and more acceptable. And I wonder why.
That call themselves socialists. They have nothing to do with socialism. Like Bernie Sanders or Ocasio-Cortez, they're Democratic socialists.
Okay.
They say we should reform the Democratic Party. That's a dead end. We think the Democratic Republican Party represent the interests of the capitalist rulers. We need to build our own political party, like the Labor Party, based on the union.
See, look, I heard these stories like so many times, but what I don't understand is like, it's okay. I mean, it's a free country, of course, so you can proselytize, you can say whatever you want. I mean, thank God for that. But when it comes to actual governance, not like the words. Oh, let's say workers. Let's change the world. Let workers rule the country. I mean, in practical terms, A, how are we going to achieve that? And B, how will that utopian society, or for you, I guess it's not utopian, how will that society work? Can you explain that to me? Because nobody really explained it to me. How are we going to achieve it? Yes.
Was what they went through in Cuba. Okay?
Cuba. So Cuba is a success story. It is a success story for you.
They're dealing with deep problems today because of the economic embargo, things like that. But they've maintained a revolutionary government of workers and farming power. They were organizing their own vaccines.
So Cuba for you is a success story.
It's an example
of a success story. Is it successful? But it's a disaster. I know, but it's a disaster. That's my point. Every time socialism is implemented, it's a disaster. Total disaster.
No, I don't think that's not the case. That's what they want you to believe. That's why they want you to.
So Soviet Union. That's where it all started. Do you think Soviet Union was
totally different than Cuba?
How is it different? It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. Cuba was taking cues from USSR. The only reason it even survived for so many decades is because of USSR.
Counter-revolution led by Stalin, the bureaucratic caste in the name of communism.
And Lenin was good.
Created crimes against working people. That's what, and that was that disintegrated and had to be.
But why did it happen? Why? Well, if the system's so good, I mean, why disintegrate? Why this system has been around, like American model has been around longer than any other model.
Some of the books and stuff like
that. But in your own words, I mean, you're standing here, you're trying to convince me or somebody else that this is a good system.
Okay.
Why? I mean, can you explain? What's that?
Pick up one of our papers for that. I'll explain it.
I'm not going to waste money on socialists. I mean, with all due respect, I came from USSR originally.
From where?
USSR. So I lived your nightmare.
Okay.
And you want us to bring to that the nightmare without even stepping a foot into Cuba or USSR? Was that? Where in Moscow?
No, when did you leave?
1988. And don't tell me that it was revisionist period, all that period. It all started in 1917.
Sorry. I stole someone's pen. It was from here. Have a good fix.
Yeah. So Cuba again for you is a shining example that America has to strive for.
I don't use those adjectives. I say it's an example of where workers and peasants hold political power.
And it is a disaster, exactly, and it's a disaster. It's a totalitarian regime.
Okay, we'd have to disagree on that.
We disagree. Okay, because for you it's just standing over here in the corner in a capitalist country, living the good life in America, and trying to turn it into Cuba. Seriously?
It's not so good for millions of working people what we're going through.
But it's good in Cuba, really. Even the worst.
Things are difficult for working people in Cuba too, but they deal with them, and they.
No, they can't. No, they cannot deal with it. They cannot deal.
They have an embargo on their net.
Oh, give me a break. Give me a break. What if there's an embargo on Switzerland? Would they care? What if there's an embargo in America? If Cuba stops trading with America, would we care? What if a tiny country like Netherlands got embargoed? Would it even care? No, because if they were a robust market economy, they wouldn't care about the embargo. Cuba cares precisely because this system, the socialism, is non-sustainable dictatorship. That's what it is.
More later, but I gotta go.
You gotta go, of course. You're very busy.